Go live till my phone dies. I just go in and out, so okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, welcome. My name is Rochelle. This is Rochelle's Canadian channel. Watershay. We have subscribers only tonight because I'm by myself and I'm going to be live until my phone dies. So, konnichiwa, arigato gozaimasu. And I'm in the dark. I have no power. So I thought, why not? Let's have a bit of fun. And until my power goes on and my man comes home, I might as well go live for a while. So, how are we doing tonight? And let me know if you can hear me, because that would be lovely. Okay. So, how are we doing? Please subscribe. And in 5 minutes, you can come on in. Or you know what? I'll fix it. Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, hi, Stephen. How you doing, gorgeous? How you doing, girlfriend? Nice to see you. Yeah, I got subscribers only on tonight to avoid the children's. The ones that sneak through and claim that they are 18 and older. Can you hear me all right? I hope you can. Anyway, yeah, the last live I did, I got in trouble. Hey, Dragon, how you doing, gorgeous? Welcome. Yeah, I am currently sitting in a power outage. So I thought, you know what? I'll go live until my phone dies. Yeah, I'm feeling better, if you can hear it in my voice. I thought, why not? Why not? You know, I got nothing else to do. So apparently either Deadly is live and he's going back and, oh, I have fun with you, girl. I always have fun with you. Yeah, it was quite an experience. So yeah, I'm currently sitting in the dark. And I might as well, right? So let's see. See, I'll show you it's dark. That is what I'm seeing. This is my camera is currently on. See, it's dark. I wonder if the effects would give me light. Then God said, "Let there be light." I wonder. Oh, relight is giving me a little bit of light. I wonder, would these lenses give me light? Not that one. What about this one? No, not that one. What about this one? That would give me a headache. I don't think these are helping. Oh, hell no. That's not helping at all. Well, I don't think these are going to help me. That's stressful. Well, I guess we're stuck with this. Yeah. That's all I'm going to get in the power outage. This is all we get. This is the light from the phone. So this is me in the dark. Hi. How you doing? Power outages, right? So, yeah. This is not fun for me. Not at all. So how is everyone doing tonight? Me, I'm in the dark. I am currently in a power outage. It's really fun. I can't see anything except you and my phone. But other than that, it's fine. Now, can I get my drink without knocking it over? That's the $64,000 question. Now, can I get my drink without poking myself in the face? Mm-hmm. Sippy, sippy. Yeah. I seem to attract trolls when I go visit people on panel. Have you noticed that? They're mad at my forehead. Sorry. I can't do anything about that. I have an enormous forehead. I can't do anything about it. I mean, oh, thanks, Stephen. You're beautiful too. Anyway, it's the middle of the night. It's late. And normally I would just give you this. But yeah. It's like, and the problem is my antibiotics sometimes like make me tired, and then you're moving in. Won't your family miss you? Ugh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna turn off the camera because it's not doing anything. You know? I'm already married, honey. I'm not worth anyone's time. Trust me. Trust me. I'm not worth it. I'm old, and yeah, I'm old. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. He's late. So, yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know that later today I'll be, I guess it's Saturday now? Saturday? I'm going Oh, I got a notification. I wonder how scandalous it is. Let's read it, shall we? Dun dun. Oh. That's interesting. Um, Hi, Carol. How you doing, gorgeous? Love you so much, and love you more. Yeah. Yeah. Google is just telling me, "Oh, do you recognize this security account?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What are you trying to do?" Yeah. I just weird. Ugh. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you're just a baby. I'm 11 years older than you. 11. Um, you can't be older than me, Carol. Everyone knows we're ancient. Yeah, it must be like 2:55. Is it 2:55? It's 2:55. Oh, hold on. I got a text. Ed1 is working later. Ed1's working later. He's taking advantage of the fucking blackout to work more. You almost have the same birthday as my mother. My mother's birthday? Didn't you know? It affects me deeply. Yeah. Ah, my mother's older than all of us. Yeah. I can't believe he's working late. Well, I can't believe it because I guess a lot of people are driving into each other because of the power outage, which would mean more money. Oh, well. Am I surprised? Well, at least he texted me. He texted me. It's better than saying, I don't care about you, I'm not going to call you. He probably tried to call me and the phone's not working because it plugs into the wall. That's probably why he texted. What a stupid fucking Q&A question. YouTube wants to know if I trust pigeons. With what? My banking? That is the weirdest question. YouTube YouTube gives me these like Q&A questions to ask like you guys, and it literally said, "Trust pigeons? Try it." I'm like, "You kidding me?" Okay. Do you guys trust pigeons? Let me take a selfie. What do you mean trust pigeons? Like those people who think birds aren't real? What is wrong with you, YouTube? Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Do you want a cookie? A bottle of water? Are you all right? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube also sent me this email. It said, get more super stickers. Try this. And then it led me to like 3 or 4 pages to read. And then it led me to a final like page. And it said, activate these like, these slidey things to get, more money. And it's just basically activate super stickers or, like memberships. So basically it's like you're monetized, right? So it's like the button at the bottom of the screen so people can send you stickers. And I'm thinking, the moment I got monetized, I activated them, right? But it's like, it said to me, now more ways to get like supers. And I'm thinking, okay, but it was the same 3 things. You'd love a cookie and a cup of coffee? I wish I could bring you one, but I can't because I have no power. So I can't make a cup of coffee. And I'd probably fall on my face trying to find you a cookie because it is fucking dark. So I'll have to give you a rain check on that, honey. And we're here until my phone is about to die. It's not looking good, I'll tell you that. We're just tick-tock, tick-tock. Running on a battery. Hey, Care Bear. How you doing, Carrie? Oh, Carrie's brought you a cup of coffee and a cookie. Isn't she helpful? Bless you. She's so helpful. Yeah, I think that, damn, I'd love a cup of coffee and a cookie. See, I would order it on my phone, but they wouldn't be able to get into the fucking building. And I'd have to go down all those flights of stairs. It's tempting. But none of the businesses in my area have power, so they couldn't make it for me. So therefore, I technically couldn't get a cup of coffee and a cookie. Huh. So it's sort of redundant. Aw. Come on, power gods, you can turn this shit back on. Somebody must have been a dumbass and driven into a pole. That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, usually they can get the power back on. Because the generator just kicked on. Because I can hear the elevators just kicked on. So, like, the building's getting their shit together. But they only do, like, emergency lights and the hallways and elevators and stuff like that. So people can get in and out of the building and, like, the mechanics, like the door to the garage opens and stuff like that. But, geez, what a pisser. Oh, Lord. But other than that, oh, my modem just clicked. It could be the reserve power. Or it could have just broken. Or it's the reserve power giving me reserve power to basic phone services. Who knows? I love Canada. Yay. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this, but like today it was super warm. It was like 12, 13 Celsius. And tomorrow it's going to snow. Well, you grumpies. You want to come on and vent? I can send it to you. Here, I'll send it to you. I do not want to start a poll. Here, you want me to send you the link, Care Bear? Hold on. I'll be right back. Be right back. I don't know if that'll work. Huh. Let's start a poll. Hmm. Hmm. There's the poll. Do you think my phone will die soon? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's all in the cards. I don't know. I don't know if the system's going to let you on. It's 50-50. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm not sure. It's 50-50. Now anyone can send a message. Let the fuck shit begin. Yay. Carrie, you feeling grumpy? I hope not. I don't know why it won't let me. I don't know if that link works. I don't know. Probably not. YouTube is being bitchy today. Didn't work? Hi, Blue-Eyed Soul. How you doing, gorgeous? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Please take mercy upon me and give me a like and tell the algorithm goddess I'm still worthy of your love. That would be nice. How you doing, girl? Yeah. So, let's see. I added a new movie to our membership movie house. If you are a member, on Sunday at 3 o'clock, the movie that is being played is The Princess Bride, which is starting off preparation for what? Valentine's Day. So those who are members can request a movie that they like. And I decided to start off our movie house magic. Of course you've seen it. It's from like 1987. Now, I love The Princess Bride because it is probably my favorite, one of my favorite movies. It is a feel-good movie, and it has all the best lines that I think we've all quoted at least once in our high school years. You know, so enjoy. And as I've told you before, as you wish. So enjoy. And please join our membership, because who wants just some fuck shit? You know, I should have added that live that got me in trouble. If I don't remember which one I deleted because I got in trouble for, but the one I did delete, if I didn't delete the newest one I got in trouble for, I think all the lives that I get in trouble for by Daddy YouTube, I think I'll just put them in the membership. I'll put them in membership as a commemorative. Oh shit. Oh, the best. Okay, I'll put that up, Daddy YouTube. The best way to spend a lazy Sunday. Dumb and Dumber? Oh, well, you know what? I think I was thinking about putting some period dramas. Oh, this message is held for review. Lucky me. You're in bed? I'm on the couch, in the dark, alone, wearing very little. I think a lot of us are in bed. It's like the middle of the fucking night, right? So you like to spend it in bed? Answer. Write it in. So you like to spend it in bed? I like to watch movies. I love to read. And it's 12 a.m. for you? So you're like 3 hours behind us. So you're either like in Cali or south coast of the States. West Coast? West Coast. West Coast. I'm East Coast, so you must be West Coast. West End girls, yeah. Cali. I was right. Cuddling. Stephen is a romantic gal. You know, right? But, well, there's tons of shit. But, I like to also do, like, go out, do stuff. I think the best way to spend a lazy Sunday is not working. How about that? Not at work. Okay, YouTube, I put your shit up. Carrie's not allowed to have lazy Sundays. She feels ferocious right now. She'll bust your ass. She'll break you into many pieces. If you are bad, you are evil and must be destroyed. I'm just thinking. Speaking of being evil and must be destroyed, you guys. I think we'll have a good old vote next week for the next Friday night movie fest. I think that would be a good idea. Those who are members, you can ask for whatever movie you want, and I'll go find it for you. I don't mind. That's your prerogative and your privilege, because I don't mind. So you become a member, I'll go find it for you. Unless the movie company has some weird fucking thing, Clint Eastwood, about showing your movies here, Clint Eastwood. Do I have a problem against you, Mr. Eastwood? Yeah, Mr. Eastwood. You got some problem with Canada? Dude, bro, governor. What's your problem, dude? You got a problem with... You got a Canada complex, Mr. Eastwood? Go ahead. Make my day. Because I want to know. I want to know for sure. Are you a member, Stephen? Have you seen this movie, Song Sung Blue? It sounds familiar. Song Blue. Da, 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 da. It sounds like something from the 70s. All Dogs Go to Heaven? No, I think I was a little old when that came out. I was like older because that came out in the 90s and I was in uni at the time. So I'm going to say no. You want to see Song Sung Blue? Yeah, it's a Neil Diamond song. I know the song. I don't know the movie, but I can find it. Unless it's a fucking Clint Eastwood movie. God damn. Greedy. You're greedy. Oh, yeah. If you remember, I'll find it for you. You want to see that movie too? Huh. I'll have a look. Carrie, remind me. I'll go look. You were 4 when that came. Are you rubbing it in? Oh. I think that little girl who was murdered by her dad and her mother who like lost his squirrels would voice the little girl in that movie, and she also did that dinosaur. Yep, yep, yep. If it's not a Clint Eastwood movie, I'll be fine. Somewhere in Time, yeah. She was a cutie patootie. She had a really good voice. She was a really good voice actor. It's being a voice actor, you have to like literally imagine yourself in character. It's like it's not like the people are not around you, moving around you. You don't get any kind of like acting assistance or coaching like you would on a movie set. Life is a box of chocolates. Forrest Gump. My name's Forrest Gump. Some people call me Forrest Gump. You can call me Forrest Gump. Yeah. Life is a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, Forrest Gump. My really good friend Bubba. He likes shrimp. His family has a shrimp boat. He knows how to make every type of shrimp. Yeah. I like that movie. That's a good movie. I remember my friend from high school and I did a double knock you on your ass cry fest. We rented one of the movies we rented. This is when you still could rent like cassettes. We rented Philadelphia. Na 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 na. Oh my God. We cried and cried and cried and cried. And then we rented Steel Magnolias. You talk about torture. Self fucking torture. And they were like, ah. I think we went through an entire box of Kleenex. Oh, yeah. It reached me. Okay, I can't sing on tune. I'll get zapped. Okay. Yeah, Daddy YouTube don't like it when you sing in tune because then they say you're doing a cover, and then the company who has the song or the music label or Mr. Springsteen will say you're doing a cover of me, girl. Yeah. We mess. Steel Magnolias, we had dinner and then watched Steel Magnolias. It was a snot fest, literally. But we watched like, I think it was like Christmas break. And I was sleeping over at her house and we cried so much. Cruel Intentions. I like Valmont, 1987, the original, like the first one before Cruel Intentions was like the new one. The first there was like Valmont, excellent film, art house quality. And then the next one was with Glenn Close, and that was it, Dangerous Liaisons. Cruel Intentions. Poor comparison. Yeah, no, Dangerous Liaison. Yeah. I love that movie, Dangerous Liaisons. I would love to bring Dangerous Liaisons to the membership movie house, if you guys wouldn't mind that. I did like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, especially when she killed the vampire and he took forever to die. Fatal Attraction, the bunny scene. Yeah. I don't know. I find like every movie with what's his name? Michael whatever. What's his last name? What's that guy? The guy who always shows his butt in all the movies. Now he's older than God. I don't know. After Star is Born, I've seen like the 1933 one and then the one from 1950 with I don't know. The old ones are better. Michael Douglas, yeah. Every Michael Douglas movie is a fuck movie. You know what I'm saying? You gonna arrest me for smoking? You know, cross your legs. You know, cross your legs again. Michael Douglas. Yeah, Kirk Douglas. Now that he was awesome. I love the way he gritted his very white teeth and sort of went. He growled so good. I love a man who growls, don't you? With his chin dimple. And Michael was sort of like, he was a hippie in comparison. He was a hippie. He is a hippie. Yeah, somebody stop me. Yeah, but that's me. That line is from Kirk Douglas. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey in real life has literally had a nervous breakdown. Like he literally had a nervous breakdown. Can't you tell? He paints now. He paints. When a comedian has literally had a nervous breakdown and now has gone to self-reflection and does art, and well, he doesn't really have to work. I mean, he made millions upon millions, right? Yeah, he completely fucking lost his shit. I mean, you guys saw the series that ended short and did not finish after, I think it was one season on HBO, like the last thing he ever did. Did you guys watch that? It was hard to understand. It was, what's a nice word to say? Artistic. He literally left his mind somewhere and forgot to pick it up because it's gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, Mr. Carey has gone bye-bye. Mr. Carey has done so much drugs that he's burnt out. He's like a flat can of Coke. There's nothing there. Steven, girl, you are obsessed with like the late 90s, early noughties. And I'm not saying naughty, you know, N-A-U, G-H-T-Y. I mean like O-O. Yeah, American Pie. I think it's your age group. I had a boyfriend that was really into that kind of shit. And I just, you know, I just, it was about a generation of teenagers. When I was an adult at the time, working in a professional field, and I could not relate to them because I was always with people who were not like them. So I couldn't get into the movie because I just wanted to just like fuck off, right? I mean, these are guys who I would have like punched the shit out of and then locked in a locker. You know? Like I would have beaten these guys up because they would have pissed me off. Because I had a lot of male friends and I would have not have befriended these guys. I would have just been like, you are a fucking idiot. You know? So I love you, Steven, but I didn't like these movies because I like they weren't evil or bad people, but they were dumbasses, and it just like, oh, fuck off. Yeah, I like this, you know, the Scream movies. I don't know. I watched the first one. There are a lot of people who are into the franchise. I don't know. I think I was too old for it. I caught those shit. Another one? Oh, capitalism, the house. I think it's a millennial thing. You know, you're going to have to pardon me, and I beg your forgiveness. And please don't hate me. But the movies that have been coming out lately are such absolute trash. They're garbage. I can't be bothered. There was a time where I would see a movie that would come out and you'd be sitting in the theater and you'd see the previews and you'd be like, oh my God, I have to see that. And after, like, before COVID, I'd be losing my shit. Like, I had to see it. I had to see it. I assume it's Scream 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Didn't they just have five? What? I lost track of the numbers, you know? I mean, I would be sitting, like 2019, I'd be sitting there with Edmond and we'd be like, oh my God, I have to see that. Oh my God, we have to see that. And we're literally like finding like t times, like, okay, we got to go to the 10 showing and okay, we go exactly so many days after it comes out, you know? And they were great. Yeah. And you were like, we had it all planned. We're like, we're going out to dinner and then we're going to see this movie. It's going to be great. We're going to see last showing because it's going to be great. And we picked out the theater we liked for this specific movie. And now I'm like, fuck that. Fuck it. Like, yeah. I think the last movie Edmond and I enjoyed together was John Wick 3. Like that we actually liked. Um, we watched when COVID was out, like it was a movie, right? A long movie that never ended and you always had to go to the bathroom. Um, we when it had the option of go to the movies or watch it on like Rogers, like cable, we always paid the money and it was like $8.99 for the two of us to watch it at home for like a couple days. And we'd always look at each other and the movies that came out like early COVID, we'd look at each other and say, we enjoyed the movie, but we were glad we watched it at home because we saved a shitload of money. And it was like, it was disappointing. But that Matrix movie, we were glad we watched it. We were looking forward to it. I think that's the only movie that we probably would have enjoyed more in the theater, and we wish we got to see like John Wick 4 in the movie theater. Only because we love Keanu. We're Keanu fans. But oh, Home Improvement. My dad loved that show. Ooh. Yeah. And Wilson on the other side of the fence. I loved Wilson. Yeah, that was a fun show. But honestly, do I think it would have worked? Like if you took the show and put it out the way it was when we watched it, when it initially came out. Oh, Roseanne, yeah. You know, I'm so pissed she fucked it for herself. Like, I am so mad at her. Because when that when that show, like initially, like the Connors or like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Roseanne came out again and they revamped it and it was like, here it comes. I don't know about anyone else, but I was fucking ready. I was happy. I was like, finally, a fucking sitcom that I like that has the kind of humor that is like in your face, fuck you, isn't talking about Versace or something, like something I could relate to. You're a new person here. Welcome. Very creative name. Anyway, so you might want to make something that's a little more personal to you, honey. We're talking, well, read the room. Go back and read the chat. Anyway, so yeah, I was ready for Roseanne. And then when she made that fucking systematic racist comment and fucked it for herself, I was so pissed. And I was like, what the and then they got rid of her and I thought, couldn't you have figured out a different way to fix that? Because you don't get rid of the person who is like the most important person in that show. Because when they got rid of Roseanne, I thought, yeah, okay, that was a fucking fucked up shit thing to say. But when I was younger, um, when you're part of a guild, don't they fine you? They used to fine actors for saying or doing things. Don't you guys remember that from the 80s? Like when an actor used to do something wrong. Don't you guys, is this just me? Am I having some kind of out of body Mandela effect or something? But I remember when I was younger, when like an actor from a sitcom or a movie used to be inappropriate, they got publicly shamed, but they were fined like several $100,000. Like if they made a lot of bread, like if they made like $50,000 a show, they would be working for free for 3 shows. Yeah, they did fine them. And Roseanne was making like $1 million a show or something ridiculous like that. They could have fined her fucking 3 million fucking dollars. They could have taken away, like, I remember like big fucking stars were fined like when they were making $50,000 a show, which was a lot of fucking money in the 80s. And they would be fined like 3 shows. So they would be working literally a month for free. Because like when you get fined 3 shows, that's like 3 weeks of work, 4 weeks of work. So they would be working for free for a whole month. Okay. And they do that in regular unions. Like they'll take away like a week's worth of work. And that's like losing a mortgage payment. That's serious. Hey, Lainey Lynn, how you doing? It I don't remember that. I don't remember them lose. They only lost their show if they were caught literally fucking someone like on set and their wife like had a heart attack and died. It was like serious, 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 right? Like it was, but usually like this kind of like I just remember them getting fined and then shamed. They were shamed in public. Like, and then they'd have to go on an apology tour and they have to do community service and about it, like go and explain why racism was bad. And I also remember stars would have to like do commercials. Do you remember that? Like the stars, if they got caught drinking and driving, they'd have to do public service announcements saying, "Don't drink and drive. I made a mistake. Don't make that mistake too." I remember that when I was a kid. They get caught for drugs and then they have to do public service announcements for years. Like every year they'd have to like do like don't do drugs. They'd have to go on like they'd have to go in public and do like community service and go and give talks and talks and talks and talks, right? Well, I don't know about that. Is this really necessary? Um, I'm gonna have to um remove that comment. Thanks. Anyway, so I think you can express yourself differently, right? So there's your warning. Um, this is an adult channel. There's no need for that. Hey, Napa, how you doing? Yeah, they can fire anyone they want. But I just remember the Actors Guild giving their own punishments, right? Don't you guys remember that? Yeah, what she did was fucked up, but I'm just saying they killed a show. They lost millions of dollars. And like and they had like a prime time slot at like 8 o'clock or something. It's weird for a like I've just noticed lately that politics are like you see what happened to Jimmy Kimmel, right? Like um this isn't about like television does not reflect around politicians. Politics, like church and state, in my opinion, are separate from media. Well, I Charlie Sheen is I heard he was they put up with his shit for a long time and he basically went through all his grace periods. Like he fucked up, but he fucked up for 2 years. Um but I think they fired him because of his diagnosis. You know, I think they were putting up with his weird shit the whole fucking time. I think when they found out he was diagnosed with HIV, I think that's why they got rid of him because no one wanted to have like quote unquote romantic like storylines with him. So yeah. Yeah, they still continued it, but because the show was, they had other characters that were like, they didn't just have the show around one character. He's still there. That guy is still in prison. Was it good, Blue-Eyed Soul? The trailer? Yeah, I mean, like, if a show ends, right, then it's over already. But I think with Two and a Half Men, it was like it was a cast sort of program. It was reliant upon a whole cast. But when you, it's what was that Mary Tyler Moore show? They had like a branch off of one of the characters. Oh golly, what was her name? Yeah, they did make the right choice for the show. But Rhoda, that's right. And they had Rhoda, and they literally, and they had some kind of like financial, like a dispute with her, and they literally they killed her off. It was very weird. And then they had like her best friend take over like the mother role of the family. It was really weird. Yeah, but Roseanne did a few things too. It wasn't just one time she ran her mouth. Yeah, she does do that. Yeah, I don't know what, you know what? They must have had a weird contract with her, like behave yourself. And if you don't behave yourself, you're out of here. Because I did notice one thing, Lainey. Um, when she was dismissed, she didn't like go around freaking out. Like they had no right to dismiss me. She must have had a be good clause because she broke that be good clause. And usually most people who lose their job go around being pissed off about it. But when they dismissed her, she just quietly walked away. So she must have had some kind of clause like be good because she obviously had issues with that network before. And they must have put that clause in there. Like, watch yourself because she literally had some kind of NDA or something because who knows? Oh, she has a podcast. That's interesting. I think I saw like her on a video with the Kennedy guy with the voice, and he was telling her about how he hit a baby bear and put it in the trunk, and she was sitting there listening, and she looked like she was like, holy shit. And I'm wondering, like, even she was watching him thinking, oh my God. Like, you know, when you watch somebody and they're telling you a story and you don't say anything because you're like, you don't know whether you should stop them because they're on camera or you should stop them because they're just digging themselves deeper. Like the woman looked like she was like just like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's like one of those situations where you're like, do I back away because I feel like unsafe or do I just smile and nod, you know? She looked like smile and nod. Well, Irv, I'm going to be honest with you, honey. Um, I don't know why they asked her to do the national anthem because I never felt Roseanne was one of those people who could sing. So she was like, why are you asking me to sing when I can't sing? So I kind of saw it as something funny. I didn't see her being disrespectful. I sort of like thought, here's someone who is known for her inability to sing. So why are you asking me to sing the national anthem? So she's like, okay. That's how I saw it, you know? Because if I couldn't sing and I had the voice that could bend steel like she does, and I was asked to sing the national anthem, I would make it into something funny too. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. It was sort of like, are you, because I remember when someone said to me, like, Roseanne was asked to sing at a ball game. And I'm like, why? And they're like, I don't know. And I figured they just sort of like, oh, well, she's famous. And I think they're probably figuring she was being like facetious, and I'm like, that woman can't sing. Are you guys sure? And they learned their lesson because anybody could tell them that that woman does not know how to sing. She's gonna fuck with you. What are you talking about, Friends? Who doesn't know Friends? Honey, you're talking to some Gen Xers, right? I found Friends kind of, I don't know. I found there were two types of people. There are people who liked Friends, and I found it kind of, I don't know. I found it kind of pretentious. Yeah, it had moments, but I found the moments were like early in the show, like the early shows. But my favorite was the Smelly Cat song, but the Smelly Cat song was like the first like 2, 3 seasons, but um well, all I have to say about this is this. As an adult who is fucked up quite a bit between 30s and 40s. 20, okay, my 20s were like, but no one's 20s are that dramatic. You know? Yeah. Like my 20s were like a mess, but like no one has that much time in their 20s when they're trying to get their shit together to meet at the same fucking coffee shop all the time. Maybe as teenagers when you don't have to like work, but like, right? Like, give me a break. My 20, like, I was lucky I could see my friends like once every couple weeks, once a week. Like, seriously? Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, man. I- Like, these people are supposed to be from my generation. Okay? They're like my age now. And no one's life is that messed up. And they just did not have normal problems. And it was just, I know it's TV. I know. I know. I know. I know. But I found that, yeah, it appealed to millennials. It appealed to millennials because it was like, it was something they could aspire to. And I'm thinking, you want to aspire to chaos? Are you serious? And I mean, I'm going to tell you something. My 20s were a mess. My 30s were my best time. So, um, yeah, I'm too old for Saved by the Bell. I'm too old for that shit. You know? Um, Anyone who tells you they had the best time in their 20s is a liar. Because your late 20s are your most fun time. When you hit 30 is the best. Because 40 is fine. I don't know why people I don't get this aging thing because I don't care. I never did. People hit 29, they get depressed, and I'm thinking, why? You can't stop that shit. Yeah, you make a fuck ton of mistakes in your 20s that make you just want to shrink into the floor and die. You hit 30, you learn to fucking speak up for yourself, say what you want, do what you're gonna do, grow the fuck up, get shit done, and not put up with any bullshit. Your 20s, you're so nervous to make a mistake, you let people walk all over you. Your 20s are a fucking mess. When you hit 30, you're like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't have to. Yeah, my fucking 40s are awesome. My 30s were great. 20s sucked because you don't know how to stand up for yourself. You don't realize your own value. You put up with shit and you allow others to walk all over you in places they never ever should, and they take advantage of you. And the people who take advantage of you are evil, crazy, and psychotic and sociopathic, and you don't realize it till you're in your 30s and you realize, like, why did I put up with that? And the answer is you spend your 20s mostly terrified. Terrified of everything, of making mistakes, of ruining your life, even though you've dedicated X amount of years to fucking doing the best you can. And you don't realize that till you're 30. And you're just okay with it. I'm okay. And you should be fine with it by the time you're 30. And you should be like, yeah, okay. Nah. I'm not saying I spent my life like like the moment you realize your own value when you're in your like 20s, like and I wasn't comfortable with myself until my late 20s. And after that, it was fucking cream cheese. Nah. Like, I didn't get my shit together until my late 20s. I'd say 27. I was fine. But before that, it was like, I was always working hard to get to the point that I wanted to be at. It was always uphill for me. So, no, no. It was a mess. I mean, it was like, oh, well, you look your best. You're at your peak. Fuck that noise. Everyone's doing their best to fuck you over in your career, in your life, in your home life, just people in general. Fuck that noise. Yeah, everyone had to do that shit. I've had to dissect a lot more than a frog, honey. Don't even talk to me. Frogs are easy. I think I did that in grade 7. High school was a lot worse. So I took gifted classes. When you're gifted, you have to fuck up your fucking psyche a lot more. Well, you can only control yourself, honey. You can only control yourself. And the moment you get comfortable with yourself, then it's all free falling from there. But you don't land with a thump. You just sort of float to the ground and you just walk along. And life is a learning experience, and you keep learning the entire time. As long as you're comfortable with that, the people who are sitting on the road and refusing to get up and learn, you just walk around them and wish them a good day and best of luck. And hopefully they'll get up and join you eventually. But you can't control anyone but yourself. You didn't get I wouldn't have given you a 0. I would have found something else for you to do. Yeah, I'm still in the fucking dark. I would have told you if the lights came on. You want to see? I'll show you. I'll show you my fuck shit. This is my life. I don't wear wigs. You know what? I'm gonna end this because my phone is gonna die. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. I love the dark, don't you? Anyway, please treat others the way you want to be treated. Take care of yourself and each other. Even if you're in the dark, always be light tomorrow. Anyway, remember I love you so much. Please, there is no fucking light. This is my life. Darkness. Dark, dark, dark. Well, that's all you get because that's all I have. My life is lit up by your chat. I have 23%. And then I'll be in complete darkness until tomorrow morning. Yeah? If I know, I know. I know the difference between white and black. And you guys chat is white. And the surrounding universe around me is black. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, please be good. Try not to, stomp the air too much. Yeah. Of course, what do you mean I'm right? I know what darkness is, Please hit that fucking like button. Tell the algorithm goddess I'm still worthy of your love. And until then, I'll see you later. Be good. Bye now.